Let's go. Here we go now. Batman scoop on the mic. Mix in the mix on the boots. This is what I was fucking born to do. Let's go.
Hello, everybody. I'll be on in just a sec. Don't you go anywhere. Hello. Happy Friday, everybody. We made it to the end of the week. Here we are. And hello. I hope you're all doing very well. I hope you all had a lovely week so far, and I hope you've all got some nice weekend plans. I think I'm just gonna chill. My last weekend was completely messed up by the fact that my hearing went all wonky, which you'll be glad to know is good now. It's all good. I can hear. It's nice. You're going to your brother's wedding this weekend. Nice. That's excellent news. I hope you have a good time. Good ears. The best ears. I have the best ears now. I tell you, actually, I forgot to mention, but last weekend I played. So we've been doing D&D weekly Sundays. Me and the Mad Lads have been playing D&D weekly. And last week, holy shit, I almost died. Bum bum bum. Baba Booey almost died. I am playing as a bard. I'm playing as a halfling cat bard. I almost died. Like, no kidding. My character almost literally just died. Died. We were in combat with a couple of giant, basically dinosaurs. And one of the dinosaurs came at me. And it swiped me and it hit. I've got about 18 health. I'm level 3, so I've got about 18 health. It swiped me. It hit me. It did about 11 damage to me, which dropped me to, what's that, 7? 7 health. It then did because it hit me, it got to do like a follow-up attack. A big bite. It went to chomp me, and I had to roll to see if I could move out of the way. I needed to like roll acrobatics, which I believe uses strength. It doesn't use dex. I think it uses strength when you roll for acrobatics. So I rolled. I have very low strength. My strength is an 8. So very low. I roll to see if I get out the way. I get out the way by 1 point. I roll 1 point in my favor to get out the way. I dodge, I survive. Holy shit. Should have flirted. I somehow don't think that would have worked. My Baba Booey is charismatic. He's not that charismatic. Holy moly. Holy moly, man. What's the dentist story? Oh, I've already told that. You're gonna have to watch Wednesday's VOD for that. I ain't retelling that shit. So yeah, that happened last Sunday. Tragic, but I lived. Baba Booey lived, thankfully. You'll be very glad to hear. And I got thinking, if my character died, I guess I probably would just make a new character. I mean, yeah, we talked about it we all talked about it, and we said if one of us dies, there are ways that you can be resurrected and stuff. But I was kind of thinking like, no, if I die, I'm dead. Okay, you don't get redos in real life. So I would probably I'd probably make a new character. Honestly, I think I'd be fine with that. Banned from the friend group? No, that would suck. Yeah, you're just not allowed to take part anymore. I did watch a video. I can't remember who. Have you guys seen this? Longest running D&D campaign. There's a video. This guy. All right, let's watch this. It's only 10 minutes. Let's have a little look. It's a super fascinating video. Let me show you. I think you might like it. Let's have a little watch together. So it's this video of the longest running D&D campaign going. Check this shit out.
Remember that game of D&D you started when you were 11? What if it never stopped?
My name is Robert Wardoff. I'm a history professor at the University of Western Ontario. I am a dungeon master for a campaign that has been going on for 40 years.
40 years. This dude has been running a campaign for 40 years. That is older than most of the people in this chat right now.
Secret with a few friends has turned into a game that takes up much of Robert's life and most of his house. Robert has around 30,000 hand-painted figurines.
I mean, I love the setup. Look at all this. This looks so cool.
Custom-made pieces of terrain and dozens of devoted
Look at that terrain. Oh my god.
Campaign.
Hey, you want to know a secret? Hey, D&D slash maybe not Warhammer because they actually have their own kind of thing, but D&D players who want terrain. Do you want to know where to get good terrain from? Don't go and spend a ton of money on official stuff. Go to a pet shop and get some fish tank. Get some fish tank things, you know, like the things that fish are supposed to swim through. Yeah, that's what you want.
If you're going to keep a game going for 40 years, it's going to have to be
My oldest is 6 years? Wait, as in your oldest child or your oldest campaign?
A game. If you're going to have people who are going to want to play and are going to want to fly in, you're going to have to offer a product.
People fly in to play this. Characters come and go. I mean, if it's been 40 years running, then yeah, characters are going to keep coming and going.
That is going to be better than all the other alternatives that are out there. I can certainly say with confidence that this is the best Dungeons and Dragons game in the world.
Oh, really? How can you say that with confidence? Have you seen Baba Booey in action? Have you seen my level 3 purple cat bard? I don't think so.
So if I'm playing for 10 hours a week at 52 weeks in a year, that means if I'm doing that times 40, that would be 20,800 hours.
How many minutes is that?
20,800 hours.
There seems to be quite a commotion. You estimate it could be as many as 24 or so goblins.
Who rolls dice like that? Well, a dice. What with this? This is a dice tower. This is a very popular thing in tabletop gaming.
Surprise them.
So probably
as
many
much
people.
As they have surprised you. I need a surprise roll.
Especially in a game like, if that's what you mean, by the way, in a game like this, when with table space, it makes sense to just throw down a dice tower.
That's really just the start.
So your dice don't fall on the floor. If you're taking a game this seriously, you don't want. If a dice falls on the floor, it's going to ruin the entire evening.
Major decision in Robert's life is designed to keep the game going.
When I was buying a house, the most important part for me was getting a gaming space that I could use.
That I respect. Oh, the bit where he's throwing it at the table? Oh, right. That I don't know. Yeah, that I don't know. Being a drama queen, I guess.
My entire basement is my gaming area.
If he doesn't slow down,
I can
he's gonna
respect
need
that.
a bigger house.
I can respect that. So my favorite, we won't watch the whole video, but my favorite part about this video is that so his daughter started playing the campaign with him. And then his daughter's partner, boyfriend, whatever it was, started playing as well. And he said, if you guys break up, like his character will still be part of the campaign and he will still be playing, just so you know. That's how serious we're taking it. So yeah, this guy takes it very seriously. I do kind of miss playing it in person, like having like little visual aids and stuff. But I'd rather be playing it like on a call rather than not be playing it at all. But yeah, anyway, yeah, interesting. He's an interesting character. I will say that he's an interesting character. Yeah. D&D lore runs deeper than blood. It does. You never played D&D? It looks like so much fun. It really is. It's honestly, I mean, you can take it as seriously or as lighthearted as you want. I feel like our group takes it fairly lighthearted, but we, obviously we are sticking to the rules and such. But yeah, we're having a good time with it, and it's just about having fun, telling a story, and living a life that I guess you can't live in person, I suppose. I don't know. But yeah, it's a ton of fun. D&D is a blast. It is. I would really recommend it for anyone who has a group of friends and just wants to play. Funky Art Vibes, thank you for the 100 bits. Totri, thank you very much for the 3 months. Insomni Stain, thank you very much for the 3 months. Sorry, Steen, not Stain. Thank you very much. Aubrey Kitty, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you for all the smiles and laughter. Hope you're having a great Friday. Thank you very kindly. Oh, you know what? Actually, you can if you LARP. Yeah, I've never done LARPing. I don't think that's quite for me. I don't think I would do well LARPing. Yeah. Just like when I'm at a theme park and like when I go to like Disneyland and the Galaxy's Edge, people are all in character and they're like, "Hey, you there? Tell me what is this you've got here? What is this contraband you're holding?" Me with a lightsaber, and I don't fucking know what to say. It always catches me off guard. I'm like, oh my god, do I need to role play with this? What do I do? I went into like a drinks bar or whatever at Galaxy's Edge, and they were like, "You can't bring that lightsaber in here," and I was like, "Wait, is this serious? Do I actually have to leave?" So I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Sometimes if I'm not prepared for it, I choke up a little bit when that kind of stuff happens. Yeah. City illustrations. Thank you for the 20 months. 20 months. Toot toot. Hey, I'll toot toot to that. Hope everyone has a good week. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You have a lovely weekend as well. Slothsicle, thank you for the 22 months as well. Another month of another Bezos dollar. Happy Friday, y'all. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving me Jeff Bezos' money. I appreciate that very much. I befriended a streamer and he started running D&D games on the weekend, so I don't know, Twitch is also a way to find people for D&D, it seems. Yeah, I mean, you can meet many a person through Twitch. You can meet many a person through Twitch. I myself have met people. Well, I've met people through Twitch, YouTube mostly, just because I've been doing that for longer. But so I'm going to Canada in a week, and another streamer, Arcasian Anne, she lives in Canada, so we're meeting up because we met through Twitch. So it's kind of amazing, really. And I'm also going to be meeting up with Mr. Cool Like, I believe is his full title. Mr. Charlie is so cool like. So I look forward to that. Oh, Bodega Cat. Thank you very much for the 4 months. Hello, Peach. Hello to you. Welcome on in. Sorry, I'm off screen. I'm just shuffling cards. You know what's coming. I'm just frantically shuffling. Zombie Goddess, thank you very much for the 9 months. Ruby Patap, missed a few streams because of work. Happy to catch one today. Welcome on in. Don't even worry about it. Last night, by the way, I saw a film. I saw Nope. Everybody's been talking about this film. I didn't really know anything about it. I don't even remember watching the trailer. But I went, it's Jordan Peele's new film. And I saw it and I enjoyed it. It was good. It was really, really good. I feel like I need to watch it again. Notably because in the final act, we went quite late. It was like 11 p.m. and I was like, my eyes were kind of like doing that a bit. And I feel like every time they closed and reopened, I missed maybe like 3 minutes of something. And I was like, oh, fuck. And I knew I was falling asleep, but I was like, oh, I'm really enjoying this film. I don't want to like fall asleep. So I think I feel like I don't entirely know how it ended. So I need to rewatch it. But it was very good. What was the name? Nope. It's called Nope. Did you like the monkey? Like the monkey. I don't know if I liked the monkey. It was terrifying. Its inclusion was terrifying. Unless you mean did I like the CGI? Because I've seen a few people saying like, oh, the CGI is a little bit funky on the monkey. But I feel like isn't that like the almost the whole point? It's like, well, yeah, I feel like that scene demonstrates why you would use a CGI chimp and not a real one, right? So it's almost like I don't know if it was intentionally kind of a little bit of a funky looking monkey, but yeah. It was a very interesting film that does some very interesting things. I guess it's talking mostly about sort of like using animals in the entertainment industry and like misusing them in certain ways, and like how that can go bad, and how you deal with that and how you live with that, and different characters deal with that in different ways as they grow up, and but there's also some other things going on, and I guess I'm still trying to figure out what exactly that is. It would have been insane if they used a real monkey for that. Yes, definitely. Yeah. Do I need to consult does the dog die before saying it? Nope, there is no dogs in the film. You might want to consult doesthehorsedie.com. I don't know if that's a website, but I can confirm a few horses. You don't really actually see like a horse die, but it's implied. So spoilers. Yeah, things are implied. That's on the same website? Really? Okay, I've never been on the website, honestly. But good to know. Thank you. Making money from trauma experiences rather than living it. Interesting. Yeah, that's definitely another whole part of the film, for sure. There's this one... Yeah, I mean, it's still a fresh film. I won't go into spoilers or anything, but yeah, that's one character sort of doing that, isn't he? So yeah. M. Baker, thank you very much for the Prime sub. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Moltran also, thank you for the 21 months. Missed the stream so much, but I'm loving the new job. Hope to catch some more streams in the future. Big love and good vibes. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. It sounds interesting. I need to watch it. Yeah, it was a good film. It was so it was Jordan Peele. So he did Get Out. He did Us. If you've seen any of those films, and this is his sort of third directing film. How's it compared to Get Out and Us? It's hard to say, and of course it's all personal preference. I think Get Out for me is still like just the perfect film, and I love that one so much. I maybe prefer this one to Us. I think Us was good, and it had some interesting ideas, and it was like made very well. But I feel like any film that has to have a big monologue explanation at the end, which Us did, from what I remember. It's been a while since I've seen Us. I only saw it once. I remember they did that, and I was kind of like, okay. Yeah. You've not watched Get Out, Song for Saturday. Treat yourself this weekend. It's a fantastic film. It's a fantastic film. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of films when it's like, it's quite a little, hard to follow, like hard to figure out, and then it culminates in like a big monologue where they're like, and this. We've been living underground all these years, and this is why this is happening, and this is why that happened. And you're like, oh, okay, I wish they'd maybe presented this in a way where I could have potentially figured this out myself. I feel like Get Out was the perfect film where it gave you all of the tools to figure out what was going on. Okay, thank you. Get Out was a great film in that it gave you all the tools to understand sort of what was going on just before they did the big reveal, and it made the viewer feel very smart, even though the film kind of it sort of held your hand and led you to that conclusion. But I think for the most part, a lot of people, including myself, would have been watching it, and just the moment before the big sort of twist reveal, you were like, wait a minute, and then they do it, and then you're like, oh my god, and then you as the viewer feel very smart and very rewarded, even though you didn't really do anything. Nice job, team. The film knew what it was doing, Anyway, so yeah, but no, it was good. I liked it. I'll definitely have to see it again, I think, and I'd like to see Us again, because like I said, I only saw that the once. But yeah. Very interesting. My favorite part, for anyone who's seen Nope, this is not really a spoiler, but it is it's very early on as well. One of my favorite parts was just seeing OJ interacting with the Hollywood film crew who were like setting up to do, what were they doing? Were they doing like a commercial or like a film scene? I can't remember what they were doing exactly, but the interactions where like the producer was just like, can you ask the horse to do that? Is the horse ready? Can you ask him to do that? It's like, can I ask the horse to, because I've seen this kind of shit before, like that producer attitude where they're just like, yeah, we need you to get the horse to do that now. It's like, well, it's an animal, so obviously we'll see what we can do. But also then my favorite little moment was when that doesn't quite work out. When they're not able to actually work with the horse and they're saying, oh yeah, we're gonna have to basically not work with you. They're wheeling in a green screen horse in the background, and like, I just love the idea that what that implies is that this Hollywood sort of production has just said, right, couldn't get the real horse to work, so fuck it, bring in the green screen horse and we'll just CGI it. And I felt like that was really yeah, the dynamic between OJ and M was great, really great, and both of those actors are just terrific as well. So that was really good. They were really good together. So yeah. Did you ask the boy if it was ready? No, that was an animated film. Didn't need to ask anyone anything. Warhorse had a combo of real horses and animatronics. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen Warhorse. I don't think I've ever seen it. Melted Cornetto, thank you for the 14 months. Just noticed your glasses. Congrats on the new swag. Thank you very kindly. Yeah, I got a couple of new pairs of glasses. I've just been wearing these ones just because I like them. Did you ask yourself if you were ready? No, I did not. I probably should have done. All right, we have a question. We're going to do some bombling after that. And then I would like to do some more Cult of the Lamb. However, I must preface, I must tell you, I must let you know, I played a little bit of Cult of the Lamb offline, off stream, to just, I didn't progress any of the story. I've not beaten that squid boss. But I did like grind a few more like materials and like a bit more devotion, stuff like that. Just basically, I was kind of at a part of the game where I feel like I needed to advance a little bit in some places. Yeah, without you, get the fuck over it. So I needed to basically do a little bit of that. But I have to say, unfortunately, due to the nature of the game, there have been a few deaths. I didn't kill anyone. However, we only have about 3 followers left. But I have good news for you. I have great news for you. Great news, guys. You're going to forget about everything I just said in a second. I have got so many new followers lined up ready to recruit. No, they died. No one dissented. No one dissented. No. Everybody died of old age. They just died of old age. Yeah. But I've got a lot of new followers lined up and ready to go. Who is that? I don't remember. We'll have to check. I've dug some graves. They've got some graves. I didn't eat them. Out of respect, I didn't eat them. So yeah. That's barely even a cult. Don't worry. The cult is going to be bolstered shortly. Don't you worry, guys. I've got plenty more followers ready for you guys to become, okay? Hey, it's Haley Ray. Thank you for the 5 months. Your new glasses are cool. Thank you very kindly. Appreciate it very much. Also, the other thing is, I'm going to be sort of getting back into weekly uploading on YouTube when, basically as of now. I do not have a new video to raid into today at the end of this stream. Hopefully over the weekend I might be able to upload. I've been editing something. Hopefully I will be able to upload it over the weekend. But yeah. Is it just me or the channel redemption sounds a bit low? Maybe I'm just talking too loud. Maybe I'm talking over the redemptions. Let's test it. Let's test it. Was that low? Maybe you have your volume turned down. All right, we have a question. What's this question? Could easily be me. Squeeze so. One of my computers for my computer is out, so I can't tell. See, that was me. You're only wearing one headphone. Guys, is it just me or is sound a little bit off on this stream? I mean, I'm only wearing one headphone, but is the sound off? Sound's off. Sounds not right. PJ, I think you're muted. PJ, oh sorry, I had my audio muted on my end. Goddamn son of a butch. Son of a butch. All right, we have a question. I'm starting my creative thesis very soon, and I'm super overwhelmed. I have just one thing to say to you. Thank you. In fairness, I lost my other headphones, so because I fell down a hill and hurt my head. I mean, that's obviously very sad. I just don't see. It's just not really relevant. Or at least it does. I don't know if it warrants. I feel like maybe that should have been in the same sentence as. Is it just me or is the sound a little low? Asterisk. Small addendum. I'm only wearing one headphone. I just feel like that should have been like sort of folded into the mixture, you know? Folded in. That's all I ask. Just a cheeky little fold.
Have some f***ing pizza.
You guys know how to fold?
Nice job, team.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Do you have any advice for starting a creative project you're intimidated to start? Maybe Make a plan. Make a plan. It doesn't have to be a grand plan, but have an idea of like the small steps that you will do to get into that project. For example, I know this isn't writing a creative thesis, but with my new short film coming out in just over a week now, my new animated short film, I was like, right, where the hell do I start? This is huge. This is going to be huge. So I started by just opening a document and making bullet points of the general things that I will need to do. Not even like what the idea was, the general things I would need to do. Well, I'm going to need to make a storyboard. That is something I will probably need to do when I know the idea. I'm going to need a character. That's something I'm probably going to need for a film. Can't have a film without a character. Or can you? Yeah, you actually probably can. It might not be a good film, but you could have a film without a character. Isn't there a film that's just like 6 hours of the color blue? What's that film? Film color blue. What's it called? What's that film called? Maybe it's 8 hours. Blue is the warmest color. That's not the film I am thinking of. Film 8 hours of color blue. Is it blue? Is it? What is the? It might just be called Blue. I can't find it for some reason. They made us watch it at uni, and I was like, "You serious?" I did quite an experimental film course at uni, and so the things that they made us watch, and I say made us because that was what we watched during our lectures. 8 hours, I believe. Over the course of 2 lectures, 4 hours apiece, we watched a film that was literally just the color blue. It is real, I assure you. I'm gonna have to find it. I'm gonna have to find it. Film that is 8 hours, just one color. Like, what? Why can't I find it? This is so weird. Why can't I find it? All right, well, you just have to take my word for it. It was literally just the color blue. That's worth 3 grand a year. Hey, I'm Carly. Thank you very much for the 100 bits. Thank you. Welcome on in. Annie, thank you for the 14 months. 14 months of being part of the Sweet Potato community. Of course. Have you watched Our Flag Means Death? I have not watched Our Flag Means Death. I don't even think it's available here in the UK yet. So no, I have not, but I will. Yeah, 3K is a bargain now compared to the uni fees now. Holy shit. If you're paying the 9 grand a year, I am so sorry for you. I am so sorry for you. I'm so sorry for you. Ridiculous. Pirate the Pirate Show? No, I don't believe in pirating. I don't believe in pirates. The movie is Blue, 1993, Derek Jarman. Let's investigate. Hold on, everybody hold. Fucking Derek. Yeah, this is it. This is it. You son of a... Yes, fucking this is fucking it. All right. I know I just said I don't believe in pirating. Do we have a full version of this? Is this it? This isn't... I don't think this is it. Or is this it? This might be it. Is this it? It's basically this. I believe the blue gradually changes over the course of the film. But it's basically this is only 10 minutes as well. This is not the full thing. But it's basically this. Fucking hell. What is this? Cookies. Facebook? No. Sorry, we don't do Facebook. We don't do Facebook. Have you guys seen... this is the one that's only 73 minutes? Yeah, I watched one that was like 8 hours. Maybe they just made us watch it on loop. Used books. Thank you for the 14 months. Hello to you. Hello. Yeah, we watched a lot of avant-garde shit at uni, which I just don't really... I'm all for experimenting. I think it's important to experiment with film, and you can, you know, learn new things through that, but I can't watch it and be like, yes, this is very good. Yeah, this is very good. This is making me think a lot of things. It just doesn't, I just don't enjoy it. I just don't enjoy it. And I think that's okay. It's okay to not enjoy avant-garde stuff. That's fine. Silver Teddy, thank you for the Prime sub. Welcome on in. I welcome you. All right, let's do some bombling. So anyway, that's the update. I don't know how we got to that, but yeah, Lamb of the Cult of the Lamb. I played a bit off stream, but it's all good because I have a bunch of new followers lined up ready to be recruited. Thank you very much, certainly, lads. Thank you. Cult of the Cult, something like that. Sync 4-way. Nope, sync away. Thank you for the 5 months. Sorry, I forget. Sometimes I forget a 4 can be substituted for an A, the letter A. I forget these things. All right, guys. Let's do a bit of bombling. Higher, lower, or same is the name of the game. Queen. Is the next card going to be higher, lower, or the same? Aces are high. What do you think? The only cards higher than this are a king and an ace. What do you think? Always higher? It might be. It might be. A lot of people saying lower. Who the fuck has put 200k? It's me, Caddy, has put down 200,000 peach bucks on lower. There is over 500,000 peach bucks currently on lower. 676,000 and climbing. If it's not lower, those bucks are going to a new home. Why are they always the same color? Are they? I don't know. 94% say lower, 4% say higher, 1% say same. I can now confirm it is. Oh, would you look at that? It's lower. It's lower. It's a 6. It's lower. You guys are playing with fire today, huh? Playing with fire. You know what that means? Like the cave people. They played with fire, and you know what happens? They got burned. So be careful is what I'm trying to say. All right. 8. Is the next card going to be higher or lower than an 8? What do you think? They invented fire, though. They also don't exist anymore. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? Didn't it make them survive? Don't get cute with me. Yeah, 8 is the big bozo energy. You might as well just take a risk and say same. You might as well just be like, oh, fuck it, same. I don't know. Rachy Simmer says 50k on lower. It's Me Caddy says 50k on higher. Laura says 2k on same. What's it gonna be? Why are all the predictions the same color? Oh, sorry. Because there are multiple. There are more than 2. Because there's more than 2. %47% of you said higher. And guess what? It is. That's an ace, baby. It's higher. Aces are high. Let's do one more. Let's do one more. absolutely booping ass tracks as well, by the way. All right, one more. One more. Split the deck. 9? Throw it back. Throw that little fish back in the ocean. I want to play with something a bit more exciting than a 9. Like a 3, holy shit. The only card lower than this is a 2. The only card lower than this is a 2. What do you think? What do you think? PJ is our Cuphead boss. I am King Dice. What would you do if I grew a little King Dice mustache? Would you like that? Somebody do a Photoshop. We need to see if this would work. By the way, this 3D art is incredible. Look at this shit. This is so good. We're gonna need an edit. I need my finest artists on this. What would Kick the PJ look like with this particular mustache? Get on it, gamers. Do your thing. Wow, It's Me Caddy has put up 250,000 Peach Bucks on hire. That's a lot of Peach Bucks to wager. And I would wager that is probably all of your bucks. Am I wrong? Well, let's have a look. Is the next card a 2 or a 3? Will any of our other categories be happy with the next card? Let's find out. Is it a 2? Is it a 3? 4% think lower. So 4% think it's going to be a 2, and 1% of you think it's going to be a 3. It is. Guys, I don't quite know how to tell you this, because it doesn't often happen, but One percent said this would be a 3. 1%. Muckchecky put 3.3k on same. I am very curious how many bucks are going into that person's account. Holy shit. It happened. Snail Physics says plus 135k. Oh my god. 553k in total. Wow. Wow. Wowie zowie. That is madness. I just feel bad that somebody's lost 250k. Caddy. Is Caddy okay? Do we know if Caddy is okay? Can we get eyes on It's Me Caddy? 250k is a don't feel bad. Oh yeah, I'll try. I mean, I'll try not to. I can't, you know, it's how am I going to pay my tuition now? I mean, I don't know. Probably not in Peach Bucks anyway. I don't think anyone's accepting Peach Bucks. Wouldn't that be great, though? Wouldn't that be great? Oh, you know what I watched today? So I don't want to be too naughty, but I watched a video Drew Gooden, who I'm not too familiar with. I've seen them here and there, but I'm not like super familiar with their stuff. But they did a video on Ninja's masterclass. This might not even be a new video. I don't know when it was posted, but it came up in my recommended, so I was like, all right, yeah, I'll watch this. I've heard people talking about Ninja's streaming masterclass. I was like, all right, yeah, let's have a little look and see what this is all about. Yeah, that was a very entertaining video. Yeah. Hey guys, I'll give you a Kick the PJ streaming masterclass. Do you want to know the top tip for streaming? Just fucking start doing it. Don't worry about how many monitors you've got or how the color of your hair. Just start doing it. Just start doing it and enjoy it. And if you don't enjoy it, then don't do it. That's the other thing. Make sure you enjoy it. Shout out to Samantha. Yeah. So that was very entertaining. My internet's trash? Then do it at the library. I would not recommend that. I remember when I was at uni, I used to do, does anybody remember, I don't know if anyone's been following me for this long. In 2010, I was on a website called, shit, what was it called? VU? It was spelled VU? Y, yeah. Which was a website where it wasn't YouNow. I did a bit of YouNow, which was like live streaming. VU was the one where people asked questions and I answered the questions in video form. Do all your streams from the Apple Store? Yes, Charlie. Just like old school YouTube when people would go to the Apple Store and they would record. I don't think I ever did a main channel Apple Store video. There was a thing that people would do where they would go to Apple Stores and they would just like film a little YouTube video. Hey guys, I'm just out at the Apple Store right now. I might buy myself an iPhone 3. Maybe get a new case for my iPhone 3. Yeah, I don't think I ever did one of those. I think the idea was that you would do one with a friend, and I don't think I really had a friend. So, VU, yeah. Anyway, I actually had a cheeky little contract actually to make videos with VU. And it was fun because it was something I wanted to do anyway, but they were like, hey, we'll pay you to do it. So I was like, okay. But my internet at uni was not very good. And there was something about like, it just was down. It wasn't working in my room. So I just went to the library and I went into I went to the corner of a library far, far away. Where no one else was around. And I just sat on my laptop just answering questions using the library's internet. Why, yes, my hair is naturally curly. Thank you for asking the question. You know, but then I'm pretty sure people were like walking around like getting books and stuff. So I'm pretty sure people heard me doing that. But yeah, that was one of those websites where the people were really nice, actually. The people that ran that were really nice, but it was one of those websites where clearly they had a lot of money and didn't really know how best to use it to, you know, to progress their website. And I think VU ended up going down, unfortunately. But do you whisper? Did you whisper? No, do you whisper? Occasionally, yes, but not often. No, I didn't whisper. I was just like, well, I mean, maybe it was like a hushed, maybe I said it in a hushed tone, but I don't think I was intentionally whispering. But yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so that is where, also, for anyone who was a watcher of me, Dan, Phil, and or Chris, in any combination of those four people, if you remember the Fantastic Foursome, that's where that began, because the four of us were like you know how Twitch has like a stream team? Currently, my stream team is the Big Three, which is kind of like the Fantastic Foursome, but better. And that's me, Charlie So Cool, like Levi, LBXO, and Elia's a cool guy. The biggest three streamers on Twitch, basically. Yeah, we were basically like a stream team, but like on VU. And we needed a name for the team. We needed a name for it. And I remember the four of us were like on Skype and we were like, what should we call ourselves? Do you still talk? Yeah, of course. Absolutely. And we were just like, what should we call ourselves? And they were like, What about the Fantastic Foursome? And I was the only one who was like, I don't know about that. Is there a different name we could choose? And everyone else was saying, no, that's what we're calling ourselves. We are the Fantastic Foursome. And it wasn't supposed to be like a big thing. It was just supposed to be a thing contained on that website. But then that ended up just becoming bigger, I guess. Pinya, you want me to check something? Is it important? Do I need to check it right now? Okay. So, thank you. So, okay, Lo-Fi Lotad has made... I can't open Discord on my my computer right now. I think it's gone a bit bugged. Thank you. Kind of a bit Waluigi, but also a bit King Dice. So that's weird, isn't it? Holding up a picture of myself next to myself, like... There's just something weird about that. I don't know. Thank you for that. Great. Now we know what the mustache would look like. We're changing the stream team name to the Big Threesome. That sounds great. That could be really good for engagement, I think. Imagine all the people that we will bring in that are expecting something else. But then they'll stick around because they're like, well, this isn't what I expected, but I like it. Any ideas what I can do for my partner that is dealing with a lot of difficult health issues? That is a difficult question. I guess just being there for them, and unless you're some kind of a doctor, obviously you're not necessarily going to be able to diagnose any health issues or necessarily, like, you know,
naughty
help in that way. But just being there for them and, like, you know, if they need to go to the doctors and stuff, like going with them and, you know, that kind of shit, and basically being there for them and hearing out their problems and not like basically most situations, not expecting to like be able to fix it, because that would be unrealistic. Like you know, it's one of those things where the pros will fix it. You gotta, you know, at least for yourself, rest assured that the pros will fix it. The pro doctors will fix it. You just need to be there for them and listen to them. Maybe, you know, pull a little bit more weight around the house. I'm not saying you don't do this, because I don't know your living situation, but maybe just cook a little bit more for your partner, you know. Maybe do a little bit more of the cooking. Just take a little bit, you know, hey, you sit down, you play some Nintendo Switch. Let me do the cooking tonight, you know? Again, I don't know the ins and outs of your although I feel like I've actually maybe I do know more than I'm letting on. Maybe I do know more than I'm letting on. Contentious Aries, thank you for the 31 months. I'm late, but I was watching Chris's stream. Welcome on in. No worries. You're not late. A contentious Aries arrives just when they mean to. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. So, as promised, we have a cult to expand. Fucking hell, that's loud. So, just to remind you, why is that so loud? Sorry. Video game, hello. All right, hold on. Video game, Cult of the Lamb. Squeezo, you drop it right now. You drop it right now, buddy. I am Snowed Under. Thank you for the 26 months. Hello to you. Hello, welcome on in. I am actually probably going to restart the game because it's being a loser, guys. The video game is being a loser right now. Does it need to update? Okay, no, it's done. All right. The video game is being such a loser right now. All right, let's see if this works now. It should do. Hello, video game. Where are you? Okay, this happened before on stream, didn't it? Oh, last time to fix this, I had to restart my computer. I don't really want to do that again, but I might have to. Or I'll just describe everything I'm seeing. Okay, guys, so, oh, wow, this is exciting. So I've just unlocked a new cult member. This is good. Yeah, this is really good. Yeah, I might need to restart my computer, I guess. Because it's like just not showing up. I'll try and like redo this thing and see if this helps. But yeah, I suspect I need to restart my computer. Don't know why. Not sure why. I don't know the answer to everything. I know the answer to some things, but not everything. I wish I knew the answer to everything. Wouldn't that be amazing? God, imagine that. Imagine knowing the answer to everything. Transform, fit to screen. No. Alright. In that case, guys, I am going to BR back. I'm going to BR back. And when I am back, we will play the game, and hopefully it will work then. Yeah, I probably need to restart the computer. All right, I will be right back. Don't move a muscle. If you move a muscle, my mods will know. Be right back, everybody. If anyone just comes in, just say PJ is going to be back in a second. Just going to restart the stream. All right, see you in a sec.